So I will go in there and look around. Hopefully I don't get trapped like I did in the pond. That's what it was. I was thinking there was something involving ice, but what was it? I remember. Now that I think about it, could I actually use an emergency exit to leave this place? Because I might have been able to do that at the pond. Then again, don't even have anything worth saving at the pond. A bottle of red wine lies before you. Inspect. The thick dust coating this bottle of red wine marks it as a fine vintage. The label is old and is mostly feathered off, and what remains is no longer legible. When you pick up the bottle of wine, you notice something rattle inside. Shrugging, you place it in your bag anyway. A large green mouth lies before you. You pull back as the mouth sneers towards your outstretched hand. What have we here? I have no eyes, so I can't see you. I have no ears, so I can't hear you. But my tongue can taste. I can taste the disturbed dust motes in the air. I can taste the moisture from your breath. A visitor. A visitor is what I taste. It's been so long. No doubt you want to go through my door. All visitors do, and all visitors must. But my throat is so parched. It's been so long since I've had a good drink. This room used to be filled with drinks. Such delicious drinks. I drank and drank and drank them all. All that I could reach. My tongue is long, but not long enough. If you bring me something to drink, I'd be so grateful. I'd even let you through my door. Have this bottle of wine. With some effort, you pull the cork from the bottle and tilt it into the open mouth. As soon as the wine hits its tongue, the mouth's lips grasp the bottle, and he sucks down the contents. Yes, yes. I can taste the sun in the grapes. I can taste the long, slow death off the vine. I can... What's this? A tooth. A tooth? What was this doing to my precious wine? The mouth hacks and sputters as the tooth lodges itself in its throat. Please, something to wash this down. I don't know if we have anything like that. You're out of luck, I'm afraid. Empty bottle. The mouth tongues the lip of the empty bottle. Don't joke around. So are we able to fill that up off of one of these? A shallow pool of blood lies before you. All that remains of the well's contents is this bottle. Moisture still resides in the mud around the liquid, which is congealed with the blood around the edges of the pool to create a thick reddish-brown soup. You dunk the empty bottle into the blood puddle. Bubbles gurgle to the surface as the bottle greedily slurps in the liquid. Soon the bottle is filled and the puddle is all but dried up. Bottle of blood. You hold the bottle of blood up to the mouth and it gulps it down. I can breathe again. What's this taste on my tongue? This magnificent taste. What manner of wine is this? I love the coppery finish, the way it clings to my tongue and teeth. Oh, you've spoiled me, visitor. Spoiled me greatly. How can I call myself a connoisseur if I don't drink such quality wine again? I'll never forget this kindness, visitor. Adieu. Oh, I thought it was going to attack us. I don't know whether to be disappointed or exhilarated. A bookshelf lies before you. Like the rest of the shelves in the library, this one is filled with dusty tomes. However, there seems to be a book missing. Can we move the ladder? Nope. So this is the first environment that actually has stuff for us to interact with. we have to finish that painting, or... So, nothing over here, at least. A jar of thickening agent lies before you. The white powder filling this jar is used in laboratories and some kitchens to thicken liquids without otherwise changing the substance. So we can't actually do anything with that yet. Partially filled reaction flask lies before you. The flask is bolted to the table so you won't be able to take it with you, and the glass is surprisingly thick. A tooth is floating in the liquid. But it won't fit in our bottle. Aubrey! A carnivorous plant lies before you. The plant sways lazily in the stuffy room. Despite the lack of sun, it has somehow managed to grow larger than you. It leans towards you and licks the edges of its sharp teeth. A jar of mandrake seeds lie before you. Mandrake seeds have been used for years as essential ingredients or meat killers, but they only cause nausea in humans. You could store some mandrake seeds in your bottle, but they would be hard to get out later. Let's go to the far right. A dead woman seen in a bathtub lies before you. The dead woman's body is pruned and bloated after staying in the water for so long. The murky water seems to have leveled off, despite constantly running thanks to the overflow plate. You dip your empty bottle into the water, keeping it away from the dead woman. It quickly fills up and you place it back in your bag. A locked door lies before you. If you try to break down the door with your bottle, you'll just break the bottle. Thank you, game. An old book lies before you. The binding of the tome is frayed to the point that it barely holds the pages together, and the words are so faded with age that the book is illegible. We'll take that. Little Jimmy has turned into a klepto, I'm afraid. You know, somehow I suspect Buck is to blame. The box is filled with sewing supplies that lies before you. There are various thimbles and other sewing supplies in the fine wooden box, but the only thing you can somewhat use is a needle and thread. You reach in the box of sewing supplies and pull out a needle and thread, then place it into your bag. A refrigerator filled with rotten meat lies before you. The stench wafting from the refrigerator is palpable. The maggots writhing in the meat make it difficult to tell exactly what kind of meat it is. You pull a handful of meat from the heap and place it in your bag, then wipe your hands free of the residual juices. Your hands still reek when you're done. A spice rack lies before you. Several spices and powders are shelved here. Among them are black pepper, garlic, salt, ground mustard, and powdered meat extract. No amount of seasoning will make that edible. Decide to mix one of the spices with water. Which should you choose? Powdered meat extract. Water turns a deep dark red. So let's find out if I made the right choice. You place the book into the gap and wait for the secret passage to be revealed. You wait a little longer, but nothing happens. Oh well. At least the book is in its rightful place. thick green vines lie before you. The vines cling to the walls if they're alive. You pull as hard as you can, they won't release their grip. That's why we can't have nice things, folks. Jimmy will just go in there and knock all your crap down. A jawbone fixed to a door lies before you. Also, this is just a door. You take a few mandrake seeds and embed them into the meat. You take a mandrake seed from this jar and dump it into the water. It begins to dissolve until it looks like regular water again. You toss the poison meat to the plant. It opens its huge mouth and chomps down, chewing the fitted meat and ending with a small, satisfied burp. Soon after, its vines begin to brown and its leaves droop. The plant slumps into a sad pile on the ground. And that's the other reason you can't have nice things, because Jimmy will go and poison the sucker. Small brass key. It's greened a bit from age, but still seems sturdy. A small A is etched into the handle. So, were there any locked doors? I remember there being one in the right wing. Brass key. Place the key in the lock and turn. A doll lies before you. This is a small girl's doll. Adeline is stitched into the fabric of her green dress. Her black eyes seem to follow your movement. Let's play hide and seek. Nothing new here. So she's not in this wing. Nothing new here. I don't know if we're gonna need more meat. Let's just be sure. Have some if we need it. Kind of was suspecting her to be up on the shelf, since that would kind of make sense for that thing to even be there. But I'm getting tired of walking around. Stupid doll making me exercise. Jimmy is really disappointing you, I'll have you know. I suspect I know where she is, it's just I don't want to go straight there yet. A broken pot lies before you. Here's that flower pot's fallen from the shelf and shattered to the ground. Their main shards seem to be jagged and sharp. You take the pottery shards and place them into your bag. So she wasn't where I thought she was. Liquid into the reaction flask and watch the tooth rise to the top, then grab it and place it into your bag. So I don't remember which room it was that didn't have the lights. That's the one where I expect to find her. Probably this one. Yep. This part wouldn't be as bad if there were like clues saying, hey, she went such and such, but finding her is looking a little random. place the tooth into the jawbone. It immediately clicks into place and sets into the jaws for glued there. Aw, man, how many of these things do I have to find? Can't tell if that's a tooth in the cage or what exactly. Okay, she's not there anymore. Come out, little brat. You know, let me do something real quick. 4. Helps when clicking the right button. I intentionally went in there just to see if she reappears or something. Let's try the garlic salt. Can we actually interact with the oven here? Let's go back in the bathroom, fill it up with water. Garlic salt in the water swirling around, it looks the same, but it's cloudier. You know, it'd suck if they're I need like a different form in order to solve this. And I'm just wasting my time here. So, let me see. Damn it. So far, that's the only tooth I found. I suspect there's one in the cage. Can't do anything about the painting at the moment. There appears to be something here, but it's too dark to tell what it is. A small box lies before you. There's a small hole in the top large enough for your hand. Do you want to reach inside? What's the worst that can happen? You reach inside the box and feel around. You grab something inside and pull it out. It's a tooth. You place it in your bag. So is that it for the hide-and-seek game, or...? I'm gonna be a bear for a little while. Especially if there's going to be a lot of random encounters now. I'm going to pop this into the jaw and see what happens. Same the needle and spongy rotten meat. As you think of all the interesting things you can sew this to, a maggot crawls on your finger and you pull the thread back. Like, I haven't found anything to use the thread for. So this is where we got the book. I'm starting to suspect we're done with this part. Mostly I'm just running away from the fights. Like, I'm kind of wondering, can I put the needle and thread in that and get anything, or... So, yeah. Bombs have leveled my party. Thinking this is probably it. I'm gonna lose out on a lot of money. My tummy hurts. You press the pottery shard against the fabric of the doll's dress and begin cutting down. First the dress tears away. When you cut through the doll's stomach, cotton spills from the wound like intestines. A tooth thrusting among the mound of stuffing. You pick it up and place it into your bag. You carefully thumb the cotton stuffing back into the doll, then sew the fabric back together as best you can. The needle pricks your clumsy fingers over and over. When you finish, the doll looks back up at you, black eyes gleaming. I feel all better now. I knew you were a good boy. I'll tell my friends to stop bothering you. Thanks for playing with me. Please don't hate Turnbuckle. He's just lonely. We're all lonely when you don't play with us. Okay, so I'm cutting a little bit away because I think I found the fourth... Oops. The fourth tooth. So we're gonna need some water. I got rid of the garlic salt. For the kitchen, which should be this one. So we want to use the bottle of water, powdered meat extract, so it turns into a deep dark red. So remember, he has a tooth. Is delicious, but what's with this consistency? It's so thin and watery. Next thing we need to do is thicken it. And now we're going to try to poison it. So I'm thinking here is it's supposed to inflict nausea. Let's see if we can get that thing to throw up the tooth. But I'll drink... I don't know where you get this, but I'll drink something's not right. Mouth gags and retches, then vomits seemingly gallons of syrupy blood. As the blood slips into the porous ground, you notice a blood-covered tooth glistening in the mess. You pick it up and place it in your bag. The edges of the mouth lips are drooping. First you feed me that tooth, now you try to slake my thirst with poison? No more, visitor. a save here. Jimmy, it's been a long time, hasn't it? Have you thought about me much? I've watched you, you know. I watched you plummet into the well. I watched you play with Adeline. Can you blame me? Imagine my surprise seeing you come here to this place where things are left to be forgotten. I wonder how much you thought about it. What it's like to be forgotten. It's not fair, is it? No, it's not fair at all. My time in the fire is coming up. Isn't it natural for me to avoid it? Isn't it natural for me to cling to life? All I want is a place where toys can live forever. Just a little corner of you, Jimmy. A place where you can come from time to time just to say hello. Is that too much to ask for? Of course it is. How selfish of me, right? Well, I'm not letting go. I'm staying right here, and there's nothing you can do to stop me. Okay, so I started over, this time starting in blob form, because we're going to try to poison him. I actually don't have the right setup here, so the odds of me winning this are fairly low. You want to give Jimmy mental clarity so you can get rid of the immunocompromise. And, well, you'll see the damage here. So I'm estimating him to have something between 2,500 to 3,000 hit points, which, as you might imagine, is not easily overcome. So best case are bombs. Helga's dead, but we can rebound. This is the absolute worst case scenario, though, because that just screws you over without doing anything to him. So I'm going to hop over to Flower. We need to use mental clarity to heal. We're gonna do Buck. Now, sadly, Turnbuckle can go into a counter stance with literally no warning. And if he does that, it's an instant kill, so you're screwed. We basically have to hope that he doesn't do that. He can also put up a reflect barrier type thing to screw you over if you try to hit him. Let's see. We're gonna have mental clarity himself. We'll mental clarity Jonathon. Jonathon will use the spiral, and one of these guys should live. Startle does nothing just because he's so much faster. I really don't think I'm supposed to be fighting him right now, but I'm giving it a shot. Let's go Sunshine. Comforting Smile, and a high five Buck. So I want to go blob form here for the defensive power. It's gonna suck if it's more noxious gas because I can't leave the swarm. And best case scenario bombs. The other really bad one are the boxing gloves. That one. Here's the game over for Buck. And then, unlike the other enemies, he has no telegraphing of that. I don't know if there's a restriction saying that he's not going to use it right now, it's just I'm hoping. this one. Like right here I kinda wanna use a coal. So this is when Jonathon dies. So immunocompromise would be devastating for Jonathon right now. And so we will use mental clarity on Buck. We'll have Buck go for his combo. Have her clarity Jonathon. Jonathon can high-five himself. So Buck's gonna die here. Did the poison just expire? Yeah, it did. So I can't go blob form yet. Can have her use a cola on Jimmy. He's gonna use one on himself. Actually, going blob here was probably a mistake. So I don't think he took any damage from that, did he? Sadly, this isn't going to heal Jimmy. He's actually going to lose health because of it. Clarity Jimmy and high-five Jimmy. Here. Gonna have him high-five himself. Alarm clock Helga. Pep talk and alarm clock. As is, there's no sense to change form. like to see what they do first. I'm going to solidify. Wow. Let's do that. I'm just really hoping this is worth the headache. The headache of going through the level in the first place. So let's see, we get Mental Clarity Jimmy and High Five. Thinking Buck. The sad part is, since the slow just went into effect, not gonna do anything to him. Put him on alert for 2 turns. Use this on him on the off chance he's able to survive. Bombs. Clarity book. So I don't know if this reflects that. It does not, which is good news. Let's reuse the Comforting Smile here. Have him use a Cola on himself. Have her use Clarity on Jimmy. And have him pull himself. Like, I want her to do something inventory-wise. Oh no. Do that for now. Jonathon, no! So I'm gonna stay here in the event I need to use the mental clarity thing. There we go. So with Jimmy we can use... we'll use Comforting Smile. Buck's gonna go for that. High five Jonathan. Jonathan will have the spiral. So right here I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. For her, I can have her use Pep Talk to revive Jonathan. If we do that, we want him to use Comforting Smile. I'd love to be able to poison him again, it's just so hard to line up. I'm also hoping he does one of his counterattacks here, either counter or reflect. So this is really, really, really bad. This is now especially bad, because he's going to do some sort of big attack and I can't heal. Odds are I'm going to lose Helga, probably Jonathan too. Okay. We're going to have him alarm clock. She's going to use Clarity on Buck. So I need Jimmy to use Comforting Smile. Buck is going to go for his combo. She's going to use the Comforting Smile. He's going to go for the Spiral. Bullshit! Probably twin boxing gloves. So all he's using right now are the eye lasers. I can't guard. At this point, I'm just going blob. I'm kind of just throwing caution to the wind here. So we're gonna hit him with the sludge. This is not gonna heal Jonathan, but Jonathan's screwed anyway. I don't think the poison can kill him, so we're gonna let Jonathan die. Okay, so the poison can kill him. So that only took 20 minutes. 3,000 EXP. Jimmy is now 18. Buck is 18. Helga's 18. Jonathan's SOL. Slime probably went up more than one level. Well, I guess this is it. But before I go, did you have fun, Jimmy? I made a real haunted house for you to explore. I'm so glad you found it. You could have ignored it and moved on, but you didn't. You wanted to come here. I can't tell you how happy that makes me. I know that my time in the fire is coming, but to play with you one last time, it meant more to me than anything. Thank you, Jimmy. Jack-o'-lantern. Loaded dice. Reckless charge. So, I don't really like the variance thing. That's, like, this wasn't worth it in any stretch of the imagination. What also sucks is I think there's still one more thing for us here. I'm hoping there aren't any attacks because I have a feeling I know where to look. There's literally one room that has not been used this entire trip. And it's over here. Yeah, this makes me really have second thoughts about going back and fighting a Beazle. Now, I don't know if this could be reacting to something actually outside, which is very possible. I'm probably going to have to actually go outside and check. So there was never any use for the ladder. No use for the bird cage. See, I'll try taking the teleporter and see what happens. Since we can literally walk it through the front door now. Well, that's a load of crap.